I think a little bit early for anything like a Silas. Like maybe if you saw an Alistar.
My God!
Okay, so Anivia was already good and got big buffs coming into Worlds. So this champion, I legit think, is OP.
Now, how do you support it, right? We've got some
Freljord
form of engage. We add more ice.
Yeah, Freljord synergy here.
Skirmishing.
When Leona, I mean, Braum is always really good into Leona because Leona's just guaranteed going to engage, can't get back out. Really buffs up your team fight here. But I am so happy to see this. Anivia got a really big buff on the patch. I already thought it was good. Synergies here, plus the matchup is good.
Yep.
Obviously put a lot more time into it. Here we go, the Anivia runes for you with the phase rush for the extra survivability. So are the junglers going to pass through mid lane? Because Shadow's already in the brush, and Skewmon has no idea. So Shadow has the extra info.
Yep.
They're seeing the path here, and they want to pop the egg.
Oh, man, the egg's going to go down immediately, isn't it? Great damage early from Shadow. There's the electrocute. Now, egg on at half HP. Knight flushes away immediately, scared of Skewmon. Shadow's not hit by the wind becomes lightning. Caps comes back alive after the revitalize, but down to half HP. It's a gank successful to take away the passive and flash.
Knight and Shadow walking over though, because here comes On ghosting on the Leona with the spell book.
Flash available as well. Labrov already low to start off, even though the Glacial Storm's there as the zone. Missing of the Zenith Blade is good, but Dragon is down. G2 get the objective, looking to get out, but the flash from Bin up against the wall. Has them all lined up perfectly with the stun. Gorgeous, beautiful. Bin getting poked on out as Hans Sama sits behind range. Skewmon flashed in to die as he ran out. As On now on top of the 80 carry. Under turret, it'll be enough. Hans Sama gets ranged out by Knight. All in a swift blow. BLG hop in as a Realm Warp. Under turret, he's ambitious, but into Anivia with no egg. BLG ascending it and claim the third kill for the unholy Knight.
Takes out another one.
And some of BLG's mishaps, I'm worried, because Knight has been the most solid player. We come back to live, and even Bin setting up plays by himself with On attached. A kill over to the support. BLG 4-0 at 8 minutes into this game. That mistake is triggering a chain effect against G2. And between mid laners, Caps needs to step up on this Anivia we talked about, because Knight's already a big fish.
Yeah.
Quite a big sea already. Flush away from the Flash Frost. Knight's out.
Should be able to force it here, and they do. Wait, the teleport flank from Bin.
Going to be late, so Dragon picked up, but maybe it happens again. Weird ult from Shadow, not a good one. With the Glacial Fissure down as well, it enables the first kill for G2. Bin now, his angle is great, but he misses the Tofo, so no slow. Stunned up, the concussive blows are re-engaged. BLG went too far. They're punished by G2. Hans the mummer of Bin with a double.
That was a terrible engage from BLG, and G2 aren't even done.
He's against the wall. He's against the wall with an Anivia as well. The Flash Frost out, the stun, the Glacial Storm layers down. Knight's going to stick around for a little bit longer, and G2 come alive.
There we go. G2 is going to be able to execute this comp after all. 2 dragons to their name. Shadow's coming to chase afterwards. That is a double kill for Hans Sama. G2 popping off. That's going to give. Is actually looking for one of them at the moment.
Little flare slows Hans Sama down. He cleanses, scared as well as Shadow comes into range. So Hans Sama down a summoner, with the engage now following up with On as well. It's a Wind of Spider or Glacial Fissure. Either way, it's a dead ice man. Hans Sama left alone. Skewmon covering the bases, but a great pick from BLG. The wind becomes lightning. On is just continuously punishing and sending out Zenith Blades on this 100% KP Leona.
So BLG with that, congregation of 4 people.
Wait. Bin ulted. Oh, unstoppable. The W stopped him, BB! Solo killed Binny Boy! G2 are following this up. They've got the adrenaline rush now as On is close to dying himself. Labrov sitting on the Mega Blast Cone. He'll take it under turret. Flash away. Knight matches it. Punishes him. Labrov went too far, and Knight caught him well. Look at how many going down. The turret's going to go with it as well.
Yeah, here's how he started it out. Good combo into the wall, and then just chases him down. The red buff here on Broken Blade, just pelting him, saves the W for the correct timing. Bin annihilated. And then they also got the chase down on the other side here. On flashed away, but...
Fighting again, I think we are. Cap's almost caught out. He's got the Ignivia available, and it might go down quickly as Knight has cornered him. Good flash frost as Labrov tries to get his mid laner out, but in front of 3 members of BLG, there is no resurrecting now. Knight gets the other kill to help with True Shot Barrage. 4-1 continues to scale.
So, G2 with really good positioning here. And the Otacon's getting burned down, but Caps gets engaged on.
He's got an egg, so he wants to bait it in, but as he flashes in, he gets into the Herald. The escape mitigated, though, with the Herald dropping down. Caps goes into the egg, but it's all for the Otacon. It's all here in front of G2's eyes. Caps will be the sacrificial lamb, and with a Realm Warp coming in, G2 are already away. Elk can't catch up, nor can Knight, and therefore G2 will take the ultimate sacrifice as a win.
To get the Otacon and get out.
Let's get it out and get out of here.
Just love it, get out, get it out.
Because they do still have the extra teleport on Bin, even though Knight is using his currently to get back out.
What is Shadow doing?
Dying.
He just jumped into EU, said, do you remember me? Well, now we will. On as well is going to get stunned up as G2 have found him over the wall in front as well. Knight flashes out. Shadow decided to be ambitious right in front of 5 members.
They're still going to go for a side lane play.
There is help from Skumon, though. Needs a little bit more than that. Broken Blade is tanky. 3 members, BLG committing a teleport as well, but Broken Blade's bought so much time. He's got Sundered Sky. He can heal up with a Hammer Shock as well as Skumon comes in. The ulti finally connects. Skumon has to pop his too, but a shutdown over tonight is a good start for BLG. Elk just pressed E over the wall, and now a new one erupts with the ice splitting between BLG, but Baron's up in a minute. It will be 40 seconds for Broken Blade, and BLG still aren't out of this game yet.
Red buff is already taken. Baron arriving in 30 seconds.
Elk getting ulti? No, rather it's on tonight. Again, the wall's up and available. Bit of Frostbite added. Flash Frost onto Elk. He cleanses. Meanwhile, the bottom side of the fight is Shadow and the rest, and On's not going to get out of that one. Realm Warp to save Knight's life. Elk Arcane shifts away as well, and Shadow's getting poked out between Hans, between Caps. So many projectiles, and there'll be a few more chasing Knight down. Concussive blows so close to ticking, but a Mega Blast Cone gets Knight out of the way, but Elk is far up in the lane. Another target now found, an Arcane shift, and maybe a flash coming through, but from an angle, Broken Blade shows up and sends BLG into the dirt. G2, it's Baron o'clock.
Yep, and that's going to be pretty easy for them to get unless Shadow came up with some heroics. I mean, you are getting On's teleport out of the mid lane, but there's not much he can do about it. Have been really rough for BLG, and so G2, I think if they just remain calm, okay.
Solar Flare, that's not calm. It's Zenith's Blade. Good disengage. Change Corruption hits the back line, though. And On, close to dying, will die first. The supreme display of talent ain't that good. And Ben as well in the front line's getting shredded. G2 believe, and so do Europe. They're seeing the end. They're seeing the wall. The combination's there. A triple about to turn deadlier into a quadra for Skumon, who has been riding EU high this whole damn year.
G2, they're gonna finish it right now. Hysterics, Baron buff on, they can push for the win.
We didn't believe, we said today was a stomp that the 1-1s were just letting us down. 100 Thieves did it, so we ask, why couldn't G2, the first seed of EU, is on his court and he's fountain by a damn ice wall, brought out this Anivia pick, brought out a wild card, and in true Caps fashion, he does not let us down. G2 are going to move to 2-1, and China is upset. BLG in the dirt again, and G2 freaking did it.
What a fun one. Anivia Poppy solo lanes for G2. Quite the scramble in a lot of those fights.
The boys. How the hell did they, with Anivia? you talk about the comp so well, Kobe. They executed it. Man, that guy on Anivia on the other side of the break, we will hear from Han Sama, who also had an exceptional game, but for our final best of one of Worlds, between 100 Thieves and Hum Alive, Kobe, I'm going to start believing in them too. Let's go.